Hello again. Finally, I have my great news. Next two issues are finally with me. I've been waiting for weeks, literally weeks, and they finally showed up at work yesterday, seemingly long after just about everybody else on YouTube had already made their building R2D2 videos. I finally got hold of mine, so I'm happy. Let's get started. Okay, stage 3, issue 3 rather, is fairly straightforward. You get this bit, which is obviously to me anyway, obviously to most people who like R2D2, going to be going on top of this bit here on the first leg. Basically, all you need to do is clip this bit onto here, like so. Bosh, you're done. It's a bit loose still, and I'm just going to hazard a guess that we're going to be screwing all those pieces there, which I'm looking forward to, because screwing and clipping is, well, right up my street. It's nice and easy. I don't like too much gluing, and I hope there's not too much of that. So that's stage 3 done. Okay, the next part of this same issue, I should have said stage 3 done, because it's not stage 3 done. Next is putting this lens into the eyepiece, the main feature of an R2D2. That'll be going in there, so let's do that. I just had a panic attack. I thought this bit was completely missing from the build, but luckily I found it. It comes in its own separate little bag, which was, yeah, awkward. This is just a test fit, this bit, and it says, you know, if you remove the protection, then make sure you are careful not to scratch it. I'm not going to remove that, because this is a 2-year build, and this is one of the most important parts on the entire model. So how daft would it be about 2% of the way through to remove that right now? No, that's not going to happen. It's just a test fit. So you plonk that in there, like so, and there you have it. A very shiny and very cellophane-y R2D2 eye. And then you also clip this into, look what a professional I am, clip this into here. That's basically what your lovely main eyepiece will look like. So we'll look forward to that in many months from now. And finally in this issue we have this little cool little circuit board thing here, and this, which is the very first piece that I ever made. Screwed that little LED part in and plug the wire in, and then you plug it into this bit here, and it's quite straightforward because you can only do it one way. There's a 3-pin one at the top, 2-pin one at the bottom, so you will be only able to put this in one way, which should be this way. There was no clicking sound, it said. Push it in until it clicks. Well, it's not clicked. But anyway, that is that stage complete, and that, in fact, completes this whole issue. Can you say quality control, DeAgostini? That's literally what I can see. slightly difficult to read a magazine that you're giving me. I'm sure that would have been quite interesting, but I will never know because I can't read it. There's the comparison. Okay. Anyway, on to this next stage. Okay, this next bit involves the first leg, which sounds like I'm just beginning something. But it involves sticking this metal bit into here and twisting it, I presume. And it also involves this bit at the bottom, which is the other bit that you get, and that will go onto the bottom of there. I can only assume I'm doing this right, and we'll have to look at the pictures because I can't read any of that. So let's see how this goes. Oh my god, this was slightly taxing me. Basically you had to twist it so that these two tabs stop at the white plastic that you can see sticking up there. But it's so tight in there that I can't make it go any further. I've been eking it around with my fingernails, which is, I'm quite sure, not great for my fingernails. But this bit's solid metal. Sounds like plastic, but it's metal. That's as far as I can get it, and I hope that's going to be holding in place. I'm going to guess that the other side's going to be exactly the same. So this could be fun. They best not come to that second leg and say, do as before, because I don't know what you did before, because I can't read it. So, anyway, that is what I've done. I guess I'm happy with that. It's quite strong, and I'll be screwing these solidly in place later. You can see the screw holes there. So I'm not too worried about the fact that that's all loose. It was just getting that bit to stay in. It's a bit of a pain, but so be it. Okay, next stage is the ankle piece, which goes straight onto here, and all that does, two little pegs into two little holes, bam, we're done. It's obviously not going to stay in place, that's why there's more little screw holes there, which I will hopefully be utilising much later on. So that's that bit done. A nice big long leg, as you can see. Well, if you know what R2D2 looks like, you can see anyway. And the final stage is quite exciting. My first little bit of electronics, which I'll show you now. Okay, I had to centre this a bit, so if my picture's flicking all over the place and objects are suddenly moving, that's because I'm not that great a continuity man. So this is the final stage. You've got 3 AA batteries in here, and you grab your first bit that you ever made, along with this bit, which came in this issue, I think. I've got such a great memory. And then you plug this 2-pin into the 2-pin socket there, which is obviously fairly straightforward. Okay, that clicked. Right, now, dear friends, this is the moment of truth. Let me see how this looks. I basically just flip this switch and magical things will happen. This is the mood indicator, I think it said, or status indicator of R2D2. It's the red and the blue bit, or red and blue light that you see. And those are to test it. So Bearing in mind I don't know how to avoid electrocuting myself or not damage circuit boards, let's see how this goes. I'm going to turn it on, and if I turn it on and nothing happens, well, you may see me smashing this whole setup up here, but hopefully that won't happen. Okay, let's do this. Oh dear, nothing's happened. Press that little button. Whoa! That is super bright. Obviously it's not looking amazing on video. It looks washed out like some weird turquoise colour, but it's a really nice blue. Spacey blue. And there's the red, which you can't even see. It doesn't look bright, but it is bright. And apparently both of these together you can do. No, it's not happening. Yes, it is happening. Okay, I like that. That one, or that one, or that one, or that one. I'm liking this. Let's do this in the dark. Okay, you join me in near total darkness for a little test of my little creation here. Oh, look at that. It's so blue. It's so red. It's so blue again. It's so both together. That is really nice. I can't wait to see this inside. This little diffuser thing. Okay, I'm proud of my work. This brings to an end issue 4. So, with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed my next 2 issues. And if you have any advice, please let me know. How to make them better. I know I waffle too much, but this excites me. Wonder how long the batteries last. Should we find out? No. Next time it will be a delivery of 4 issues. So I could have an issue putting all those together. But I will do my best. And I hope you've found this helpful, enjoyable, entertaining, exciting. Red for don't like it very much. Blue for yeah, that was pretty good, Stephen. You did a good job. Who knows what you think, but that's my first scratch built piece of electronics there. LED all the way. Okay. Bye people.